Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome to new Divine Comedy Paradise 20. This is ShadowSister Silva, and you are finally seeing me on camera. It's almost about Gemini season, and that's a good reason to celebrate being here fully in body and spirit. Anyway, we have still Taurus season on, so happy birthday to anybody who is still Taurus in the audience. But soon is my season. I'm Gemini too. So now what is happening now is my tarot spread today. We are following always this Divine Comedy book. I made a little publicity so people would come to Paradise 20 with me. We are in the heaven of Jupiter, and it's all about justice in the heaven of Jupiter. But then there is also always astrological thing, and I do my tarot spreads based on the astrological current situation. And currently, the Venus and Mars, the big lovers in the sky, are trining now on Thursday. So they started come together, and Venus, which would be Venus like a left or right. Let's say left hand is Venus. So Venus is coming as Aries, really like a kind of like a, how would be Aries, like really pushing the career envelope, like boss lady, like yes, let's do this. And then the Mars is a lion, is like also coming, and they are in Thursday, they are meeting and they have a trine and they have a very wild interaction. So we have a tarot spread about that. So there you go. But now let's introduce these piles. So you will have a chance to use intuition. Is there somebody? Prasan Sharma. Hi, Shadow Sister. Yes. Welcome to see all of me. Anyway, welcome. I send you all the blessings for your exams to go well. Maybe it's extra push to see me on live like this, like I can see my face, like I'm really calling the cards to help people who are my audience. Tarot High Priestess Ruby say, good morning. Yes, maybe it's good morning in America. Here where I'm sitting is 6 o'clock in the kind of evening in Europe. So welcome from Belgium, from Europe. You're looking beautiful. Thank you. So yes, I put a little extra effort because it's almost Gemini season and it's my birthday. Not yet, but 1st of June. But anyway, I'm in this Gemini spirit. And Gemini spirit is also, I was introducing a little bit this theme in my shorts, that it's the card of magician and the lovers is the Gemini card. So I got myself really this magician flowers and I thought like, wow, I want to experience that on my tarot space. So it's 9:03 in California. So welcome, Tarot High Priestess Ruby. Welcome. Let's introduce the pile and then I will go as usual. So pile number 1, I'm going to show what is on the bottom. It's usually a card that is like a shadow aspect. So maybe in the reading, in this Venus and Mars reading, this reading can be quite short. It's not so many cards, but the Venus and Mars reading for pile number 1, shadow aspect is Knight of Pentacles. This could be a selection point, this very steady knight. And then third eye chakra. And your first card is this number 6 showing here. I have some cards too. There seems to be a Medusa with a child. It's almost like a single mother Medusa. Here with some pets. Things to take care of. And then we have this, how you call this rune? This doesn't come so often. It's just Ingwaz is another one. I have 2 different Ingwaz, but this is this kind of Ingwaz. This is pile number 1. Pile number 2 is solar plexus chakra. And we have this tarot of divine. And we have actually 2 of cups, lovers here. Gilgamesh and what was the other person? Lovers. I think when I was demonstrating just in the beginning this Aries and Leo meetup, I think this is just a side note that this is totally what's happening on Thursday now. Anyway, that's what it's all about. But this is pile number 2. If you feel called to that, then your first card will be number 18, this kind of sexy witch on the cliff. And then also Berkana, Rune. So we're always kind of learning runes here. I set different kind of goals for myself, and this year I took to this paradise these runes to every reading. So you can also always select based on that. Tarot High Priestess, a Pisces in relationship with the Sagittarius. So I will take again in the end these questions. Last reading I actually did after the first pile, I think. So maybe I have to feel if the question is right, because it was kind of right timing last time that it kind of fitted very well to the next reading. So yes, sometimes I might take the question earlier, but now let's go forward the piles. I do definitely pile number 1 before I take any questions, but now at least I for sure see the questions there, because once I had like my camera holder so that it hide the questions, and I thought like nobody is awake and nobody is caring and whatever, and then there was a lot of people who I didn't notice. Yes, so yes, just be patient and you get your chance. And then and also the spread is so short that I think I go quite fast. Pile number 3 is throat chakra, lapis lazuli, and we have here this tarot position, and here we have 10 of pentacles. No, it's not 10, it's 9 of pentacles. This kind of card, selection point. And then we have Sowilo rune, and then this 30, and then donkey freaking out with abundance. So I mean, let's not go into the more explanation, but it looks like this. So these are your choices. And before we go any reading, I'm gonna put first I have here my matches, and I have a candle. I have to put it on. Let's start this sacred space for real. Okay. And now I'm gonna read you. I made this card. This is today's Divine Comedy card. I was actually looking for a postcard, and then I used to be a teacher many years in Brussels, and I made sometimes with the kids these kind of cards. And this is self-made card, but this is now your card. Very romantic even. So let's see what is today in the chapter 20. It's a lot. Usually I show something when I read this. Maybe because it is, I have so many objects here. It's this kind of meeting of the Venus and Mars. Let's show this beautiful couple in Holland having a kiss. Maybe Thursday for some people. It can be like this. Anyway, this is now Paradise 20. The men to remember for the good deeds. We are in the 6th heaven of Jupiter. The eagle instructs Dante to examine its eye, where the greatest representatives of justice reside. These souls are like a hypertext linked to the basic issues of poem in this Divine Comedy. From poetic self-fashioning to virtuous pagans to relative domains of church and state. The eagle's pupil, the brightest soul, is David, the biblical king and author of Psalms in Bible. The eagle eyebrows is formed of 5 souls. Trajan, the Roman emperor, the biblical Hezekiah, the Roman emperor Constantine, William II of Sicily, and Ripheus the Trojan. Trajan is the first saved pagan of Dante's Paradise. Unlike Constantine, whose conversion to Christianity occurred on the historical record, Trajan's conversion was a matter of legend and popular belief. The story was that Pope Gregory the Great was so moved by Trajan's justness that he prayed for him to come back to life. Trajan was truly resurrected, And in that brief moment of Christian experience, he converted and died second time as Christian. Yeah, this is kind of like a weird stuff going on here in Paradise 20, because earlier is said by the same eagle that there is no pagans in Paradise. And now some pagans get special access because they are so just pagans that they just have to get that experience after they good deeds. Then Ripheus, according to Dante, and that's the Trojan king. So Ripheus, according to Dante, experienced an extreme of God's grace while still alive in Troy. Grace caused him to love justice. Through the grace, his eyes were opened to future redemption. God's will is always good, is the end point of this eagle. So this is now the today's little divine comedy. Who knows how this being just and graceful and all come together in this reading? we never know. And now I'm starting with the first one. This is a challenge for me. I'm gonna pick about all cards live. They have some cards previous, so maybe we just saw these previous cards before I start taking the Venus and Mars. So we have here kind of showing a little bit Venus because it's a female witch cards. This Medusa kind of single mother is here with a child and with the cat and with the dog. 2 cats. 6 is very like a lover's number, of course, but interestingly, it's like a mother's love here. This could really be connected to the 6 of Cups, which is this innocent love, unconditional love of mother. But here it's interestingly Medusa's love. It's kind of almost like some Scorpio woman here. Anyway. Then we have my own deck. I picked, interesting again, number 6, but this time is a 6 of Wands. Do what you love in the service of those who love what you do. So this is actually a victory moment, so it's very positive. Actually, I could think about, because I took these 2 cards like this from this deck, they could be already showing a little bit this couple dynamic. Then we have a second one is Equinox Sisters in a world, 4 of Wands, in a world where you can be anything, be kind. So this kindness come true. These are now already your first card here. Interesting, these 2 forms together, 10 of Wands. It's almost like there is work in this relationship to, it's not kind of work, but it's almost like a things that are good for the relationship is this unconditional love, being victorious, believing in yourself, and then being kind. It's already come like this. So these are kind of virtues in this relationship. Be nurturing stuff. Yes. Then we have also planet, which is Mars, interestingly. Out of all planet cards, we got Mars. Spiritual, the drive for, mental, the confronting of, and physical action. So Mars is already coming here strongly, which is currently in Leo, which means is really this kind of fighting spirit, or kind of basking in the praises and being like a noticed, like me, dressing here a little bit more fancy than usual, very much like a Mars in Leo style. So let's start. Exciting to see what is coming now, the Mars card actually for this pile. Actually, of course, I could read still this Ingwaz. Maybe I should before I go, because this is the rune. I have to mention this before. So this is connected to water element. Symbol is seed or egg. Indeed, it looks like seed or egg. Animal is brown bear, eagle, and oval. Tarot is connected to judgment and the ruler, the emperor. Astro Jupiter in Capricorn, moon in the 4th house, Jupiter, new moon, and black moon. Yes, it's interesting. like a birding energy. Ingwaz represents growth, harvest, peace, and prosperity, as well as reflection and meditation. The rune gives the advice to give yourself enough time to solve a problem or a complicated task. Ingwaz is bundled energy. In its sacred circle, this energy can accumulate and develop over time, as if a chick were growing in an egg. Quietly and hidden from the outside, something grows and germinates inside. At some point, the shell of the egg gets a crack and it breaks. Unfocused energy flows out of it. It represents itself to the world in its perfection. It is not important that the world participates to the process of development. The result will present itself to it. Before that, the energy can grow silently and undisturbed. And what is it? In every human being, there is a talent waiting to be discovered and lived. It's our task to recognize the talent and nourish it, which is really this unconditional love message that is already coming through, even very strong. This Medusa would be kind of, the story of Medusa is like, if you look to it, you freeze. It's almost like very beautiful MILF mother here, very strong, powered, wild person, but it's wanting to just nurture things. Things are oh my egg, don't break. So then we have here, now we are starting with this deck, first seeing the Mars. So we are starting in life. My spread is here. I'm gonna take it here. It's very simple, but first we see Mars. So who is this man in this relationship? The Mars is already on the table, about telling about this action as it happened. But in this seemed to be a little bit like a nurturing energy here as well. Things are just like nurtured here. Almost like this unicorn is inside protected as well here in the circle. Really similar symbology around here. Okay, let's see. Now, this is very magical. This is the Mars. Now, before we uncover it, let's see what is that counterpart Venus in Aries. Who is she? Who is she? We have this kind of fight, very Aries-like deck is this. Fight deck. Maybe I saw this already here. These are the two decks I'm using to place this fearless fight. Typical Aries energy, not to be afraid. As well, the heart is very Leo. So now, let's see. I need a bigger stone. I have to feel this. This is the Venus. Okay. Let's see that connection. Okay. Oh no. So the Mars in Leo here is feeling alone. So there is usually 5 of Pentacles is left in a cold, feeling alone. So it's a little bit like a poor me feeling. Like there is this home or the target, but the person has to still, there's a gap to get there. How about this female? The flaunting fight 40, whatever it means. This is the now showing the Venus-Mars connection. It's a couple relationship. Let's dive deeper. So the masculine is feeling alone, even is powerful. But to encourage anybody who is in this situation, who is feeling alone, it is the spiritual journey happens alone. It is just that. So kind of embracing that kind of wisdom that comes on those moments when you're alone. It's something new is coming. You are like needing possible this time alone to process everything. But here we have True love and emotional support may seem lacking at this time. This card suggests a period of feeling lonely or abandoned. You may think that no one understands you or your needs, or even cares about you. Perhaps someone you turn for support has deserted you, or a hoped for love has rejected you. Your insecurities may rise to the surface to overwhelm you at this time. All that you desire may seem unattainable. Don't let your confidence be shaken. There are lessons in everything, and know that this difficult period is only temporary. Your spirit guides and the divine support you. Talk with them about how you're feeling and what you need right now. Also, seek the support of those friends and family who are there for you. Help is at hand, you just don't see it. Be careful because depression feeds upon itself. Lift yourself out of it by doing something physical. Take a walk, exercise, sing, or even volunteer your time. You will feel better, and in doing so, will attract happiness into your life. Yes, this is maybe many people say this, but sport is really helpful. I have been also feeling like it helps me a lot to process anything hard, to hit the gym. So you see kind of results doing that. So keep moving. Don't be like sleeping it away. It's body needs body is the shadow is showing in the body actually. So body needs movement. It should not be like it will be like a shaken up a little bit. Maybe there is some walk to walk and talk to talk, but you are now a little bit alone. You just accept that as a moment, temporary moment in your life. But the woman here is this person. You can hopefully understand more these people after this reading. Anyway, it's time to let yourself inhabit your abundance. Flaunt your colors, own your magnificence. Don't shrink in modesty or hide in subtlety. The poor don't get richer from you going without. The ill don't get better because you sacrifice your health. Your starving doesn't feed the hungry. Let go of guilt, especially when it comes to your blessings. Watching you enjoy your blessings with an open heart and cheerful spirit invites the rest, us, to reach for our own. Your thriving life challenges all who watch it. Your thriving life challenges all who watch it to know what's possible for their own life should they stop out of scarcity, otherwise known as scarcity. Stop playing so small and suffering guilt over your blessings or achievements. Let them do what they are meant to do. Inspire. Interesting. This couple is really connected in this poor me mentality. Like there is something about seeing yourself less than you actually are. You have much more to give, but some kind of depression is then lurking in, and you even feel like you cannot even like enjoy life because it's somehow like not allowed for you. Here we have anyway this victory card is also like shine, do what you love in the service of those who love what you do. Like don't be afraid to do that. Being kind and unconditional love is here. Okay, let's see for future. So next thing is we are seeing the side of the, let's put them like this, side of Venus now we are seeing in this spread. What the Venus say to the Mars. This number 3 position you can see in my post. It's just simple. I have written there Venus in Aries, beauty and pleasure, but now this is when the Venus talks. So what she wanna say? It's almost like this kind of soap opera conversations here now. I'm playing them you live. So what she's gonna say? How many cards we need for that? What is going on? This Halloween deck. Okay. And now what is the Mars guy answering? What is his point of view here? Okay. So here we have just a little conversation. Again, oh my God. Okay, we got again the same as the man is already in there, seeing the left in the gold. So it's kind of like the, okay, let's open this. Then the page of the pumpkin and the Hierophant. Okay, so we have here, let's see what she's gonna say. So, dear dude, Mars guy, I see you are feeling that we are ending up in this kind of, we have end up in this kind of scarcity mindset, that we don't have enough to do something, whatever we are wanting to do, we don't have enough money. But there is a lot of spiritual wealth always here, even in the church, that couple doesn't notice. And indeed, me, I have a lot of hope. There is like, she's looking into this to be or not to be this pumpkin. So she is actually having some very clear goal. And this is the next. So this is a Hierophant, is about the fate and marriage and the traditional values. So she's definitely wanting to commit. The commitment would be like a real, like she's really seeing something valuable here. And maybe there is even this is like a Taurus card. Hierophant card is being a teacher and a master of spiritual values and truths to other, can be guiding other people too. But it can be a really like a traditional values and like a commitment that she's like really having this kind of faith that the faith will carry on whatever is happening, that there is just, it's temporary indeed, the hardships, like it was mentioned already in this card. It's kind of validating the feeling of the guy, like, yes, I see you, yes, maybe we are a little bit like this, but it's temporary, like there's a lot of like a fate here. Like there is this pumpkin here. Like we got something, we are not, we have something here, something valuable. But it's interesting, there is this Equinox 6 that was showing already this kind of ball, but this is not the pumpkin, but this is the world. But it was about, in a world where you can be anything, be kind. So it's kind of similar like thing. Only these people are two, but here it's almost like going towards the Gemini season, because that is of course the twins. So going forward, being kind is really like a superpower. And then this fate. What else I can say? The Hierophant, of course, the Taurus card. Maybe somebody is Taurus here. Could be. Then let's see what the Mars is answering here. Okay. Somebody's gonna rest it. So yes, baby, I'm just needing to rest a little bit. So this is totally like a 4 of Bats is like wanting to rest. Like it's just been too heavy. But this is the happiest card. Tarot in this deck also they're resting. It's 2 monsters. So it's clearly, give me a break. Let me rest this. Like indeed, I need a long time to rest a little bit. It's been a bit heavy for me. Whatever is the reason in this relationship, maybe we get more verified card. But I just need to rest. And for me, resting with you would be the dream come true. Like we could rest together and have peace. But now I'm resting alone and putting my sword down for a bit because it's been too heavy. I need a good sleep. I've been not sleeping very well lately. Been worrying a lot, so I need to sleep. So that is your Mars guy. Then let's see. Next is also still, we get the direct messages even from this Lovers deck. So I have this Whispers of Love. So now we get direct love messages for these 2 lovers. 1 and 2. What is happening here? Oh, 19 express love through gifts. A small token of love can convey great appreciation. So there is some wish that somebody would give a gift, or the gift is the love language here. Like, I wish he would give me some gift. Of course, if somebody has a birthday coming, this was a Taurus already, is the last moment of Taurus. This is also kind of like a very similar symbology again, this kind of ball here and a ball here. Like, there's some valuable object that the female wants. Is it a ring? What is it? But anyway, yeah, this is a commitment card too. But anyway, like a real token is needed here. Then the man responds, 8, love who you are. You are divinely delightful and deserving of the wonderful things life has to offer. Okay. It's just being is the way to go for him. How you are. Now he is wanting to rest, but he does recognize. That's amazing who you are to him. Maybe I read this as a little extra message to this couple. You are divine, delightful, and deserving of the wonderful things life has to offer, because there's kind of that life has a lot to offer. There's this kind of gifts in life. Number 8. So this is for this pile number 1 couple. Be your own advocate, believe in yourself, love who you are, and the energy of self-love will help you to realize your dreams. When was the last time you gave yourself a pat on the back or acknowledged that you love yourself? Or is really coming like I'm doing this alone now, like kind of like a love message, like I can love myself, you can do. But this is the self-love is here like somehow emphasized. Working on having a good relationship with yourself will enable you to have a positive relationship with others. How you manage your self-worth is crucial to how you view the world and your place in it. Love begins and ends with you. How you treat and feel about yourself is of paramount importance. Love is contagious. When you are surrounded by people who are full of love, you may find it easier to love who you are. A maiden extends from the bow of a ship into the heavens. The ship on a rough ocean could mirror the need to amp up your practice of self-love. As you extend your focus to higher possibilities, the waters and your emotions will calm, and the journey of life will be more aligned with all you dream about. I think giving yourself a break and having a rest is even for him a big like acknowledgement, like yes, I can just take time off and rest alone or rest with this person I love, have this quality time. It is message in this side for sure. And while being alone is kind of encouraging that there is so much you can do yourself. You don't always need other people's approval or other people's presence. There's so much self-love also can help this situation. This kind of healing can happen indeed when you're alone. So maybe we verify with this mini tarot something here. What else I can show you here? This is very mini reading. So just little verify of this. What is this message with in these two people here? And again, 5 of Pentacles. So indeed, the female just want to say it again, like I see you. You are left in the cold alone. You're alone. You need support. You need help. Like you are not so alone as you think. Like same card is second time. No, third time on the table. Third time. So I mean, second time on the female side, it was first card that showed up, and again it's here. While the first card of the masculine was the same card. So it's really like, I see you. I really want to understand you. Don't feel so alone. I'm really wanting us to be on the same page. And here, oh, he just want to enjoy music. Like he's like, this is a full card of this deck. Is like, okay, let me be alone and enjoy some music. Play the music or sing a song or just make a song or anything about like of being a bit fool. Like a fool is also walking alone with a dog. Like it's just like it's a very positive card in the lover of life. Like he's maybe wanting to even learn to be more carefree. Like this person here is walking, it's like a full card on the cliff, but with worry, while here is playing the music. So it's kind of like getting a little bit more up tempo, like, okay, yes, there is a lot I can do alone. I can listen to music, I can go to concert, I can do so much alone. Indeed, what I was thinking, like life can be actually fun. So, yes. There's a lot of creative things that happen when you're alone, indeed. Like with yourself. You hear your own thoughts and so. Okay, so this was the pile number 1. Who is here? Ethereal, hi. Hope you're having a great day. Yes. And she also would like to have a reading. Now I'm gonna clean this reading away. This was a first reading of pile number 1. I think I'll do them all and then I take the question, because otherwise it's gonna be a little bit complicated to see how much time I need, but I do use the same decks here, so I have to mix them a little bit. Such an interesting thing, the card keep repeating, so this message was really definitely for somebody needed to hear. But here also, like, things can be happening inside, like in the egg. So it doesn't always, the abundance doesn't show immediately, and maybe understanding like certain things, good things take time to grow. So it's a kind of good message here. Like it's not supposed to be easy when you're doing something very, very good. It can really take time. Okay, let's put these cards. What is this? Okay. I have so many elements here, but I do want to have enough elements. Now you see me struggling with all these decks around. Anyway, indeed, I have to do the reading later because these crystals will be then used for those readings. Next pile is very interesting. We have here, if somebody was here already in the pile selection, on the bottom of the deck is 2 of Cups, already this love couple. What was that fairy tale? I wanna say it aloud because 2 of Cups is good omen of true love. Where is this cup? So this one showing as a shadow of your reading is Enkidu and Gilgamesh. It's a Sumerian mythology, 2 of Cups. But very happy relationship, but no, not more about it. I just thought that when we have this Venus in Aries and Mars in Leo, this is really like showing it. So, so Flasant is right. You are looking stunning. Thank you. I'm getting ready for Gemini season. Is there anybody Gemini in the audience? Because we are living the last Taurus season. Taurus shadow is here. But very, very soon, this week, when we are talking about the spread is made for the Venus and Mars trine, it's currently happening that these 2 planets are colliding and there's supposed to be this kind of very, very powerful love energies around. So that's why this reading is about the Venus in Aries and the Mars in Leo meeting now Thursday 22nd. And that's definitely already Gemini season. So already Gemini elements on the table. Anyway, let's start. So here we have Berkana. I'm going to read about this rune first. Let's start like that. So I hope anybody new here would understand what's going on. This is, usually I show my hands, but now I put this on my other tarot room, and indeed, sometimes I do readings like this. This is a pick-up reading, and I introduced in the beginning of the reading the piles, and now this is pile number 2. And after the 3rd pile, I will take in questions, and let's see who is still there. So Berkana is this rune, pile number 2. Element earth, symbol earth, and mother care and birch tree. So it's femininity, fertility, birth and growth and creation. Daisies would be also flowers connected. Animal is hair and snow oil, body, motor skills, kidney and hips. Tarot, the Emperor and the Death card. Astrology, Sun in Virgo, Moon in the 12th house, Virgo and Scorpio. Berkana represents the way of the mother, the healer, and the midwife. It brings life after death, just like birch tree leaves form after the winter. All life comes from the womb of the Mother Earth, birthing, protecting, loving, and giving life, but also taking life. It's harmonious unity. She gives a promise of peace and fertility. So a person seeking answer will find her inner center. It's kind of going into more grounded. What would that be here? We have here kind of not so grounded, but let's say person very confident giving a speech, almost like I recognize this almost like me today, like dressing up, having a speech, being noticeable witch somewhere in the cliff. Like if you climb a mountain, is a process itself to get to this kind of high stand. So this person is already in kind of some kind of high status. So this is something about this relationship. Somebody is very visible, maybe having a glow up moment, really shining the light. Yeah, shining the light because there's really this kind of elements, powerful witch. Then also sort of chakra is hero's journey, being on your own path, and this is really like strongly claiming it. Then we have other card here is 10 of Pentacle. This is my own deck. No matter what anybody tells you, words and ideas can change the world. That both shows it, and this is showing the seal of a Saturn, how you kind of manifesting. This is like showing all these kind of planetary places. Interestingly, it's kind of very abundant. And then also Fool card. We are rebels, focused poets with a dream, and we won't let this world die. Albert Camus. Again, like a poet reference, but interesting. Like she is really on the cliff, like in the Fool card, while this Fool card is like a Red Riding Hood going to pick the flowers while the wolf is watching. So I mean, there is similar Fool card energy already in this. Even the number is always in Tarot. 18 is Moon card. So would it be something about new chapter and a journey being very abundant, but coming in terms of the fact that you should not hide yourself anymore, because Moon card can be very secretive about your skills or talents. But here it's really coming evident that the things are like showing in a material. But now we see soon the relationship. Yes, I will read soon what audience said, but now pile number 2. House is 10th house, which is this Capricorn. Spiritual responsible, mental success, physical, become a person of power and status. Okay, so it is really pointing out this career. So there is some kind of very career focused here, even here. Even the other card is totally like a Joker card, like you are having almost like a totally like a new ways to do something. Some maybe even new work opportunities. Of course, these readings I do every week. So I mean, would it be like this week, this kind of moment of Venus is all about attraction. Venus in Aries is actually very career oriented. So I think it would emphasize this moment that it would be very good for your career, this moment in astrology. It's like a boss lady already. Astral transcends in the Venus. Okay, now let's see now the couple. So, ta-da. So Ethereal, I say I have to go now to dinner. So then it's leaving question. Okay, I'm gonna read those questions a bit later. But know that I see your questions. I'm not gonna ignore them. I'm just gonna do these readings before I go into that. I think it's very nice for the audience to have like somebody relatable, like real case. But this is now, let's say, our real case of this week is this Venus and Mars trine. Exciting, no? Actually, you could see where is your Venus and where is your Mars. My Mars is in Leo, so actually I have the Mars in Leo. So I'm thinking like maybe it's very influential to me because I have that. Where is your Venus? You could check where is your Venus. Mine is in Cancer. Now let's focus. We need this right crystal. So this is now the Mars guy in this relationship. Okay, 2 cards. Okay, so 2 guys. Why? There's 2. Anyway, then we have the Venus. Venus is here. Okay, so we have first is sacral chakra, talking about creativity and sexuality. So it's just this kind of chakra energy. The second one is shine 19. Wow, things are a bit repeating here. Because in the previous reading, the sun card came also for the masculine to say that they are really like happy. But this is happiest card in Tarot. And while I already talk about the glow up moment here, it's very similar energy here. At least in Mars in Leo is totally the sun card. It is really like a shine, like the sun is in Leo, very, very like a summer sun. Time to understand you're very attractive, you're very like having this kind of shine going on currently. Talking about the masculine here now, maybe the feminine is also having this effect. Mars in Leo is really like attractive person, and it's showing here. Then Venus is the brave fight 29. Wow, there is like a warrior here. Interesting dynamic here. It's almost like it's like somebody is like a cupid here shooting to the chest and the light is coming here. I mean, this is the couple is next to each other. One is hitting the arrow. Oh, how we put this on the other side. And there is this Pandora box opening even in this masculine side. But it's like interesting. The other one is totally like a warrior fighter. One is like a surrendering. Okay, let's put them this way. Oh, which one I read last time? Did I put masculine on the side? I'm wanting to put now this here. Let's read. So maybe because this was so connected to this kind of card. Not just that she's career oriented in this kind of like a speaker type would be really like a good time for now. Looks like the Venus to express. She is like indeed able to hit the target. She really those arrows here. So the mind is set. I feel like I have to really start with the female. I have to start reading that first. So the brave fight is pile number 2. And wow, this is really aligned for this solar chakra. This is always like a hero's journey. I'm totally having that here. It's Venus in Aries. Our society has made it unsafe for girls to be brave, and yet that's exactly what we must become in order to change society. This moment insists on your bravery. Do not hide in safety, nor collapse in inertia. You must tell the story you came to tell. Do the thing you came to do. The world is not blessed by your smallness or silence. It's relying on you to bring the spark that only you carry. Use your voice, speak your needs, stand up for your rights and those of others. Release an arrow straight to the heart of the toxic patriarchy. This is really like activist here. Maybe there is some activists in my audience also. Speak truth to power. Put your brave boots on. Let that arrow fly. Wow. This is like a fight to fight. Brave fight. Yeah, it is not for weak-minded to have a speech on this kind of windy cliff. It's like a similar energy, having this kind of speech. And then the masculine has first this sacral chakra. It's totally creative energy. That is usually like sacral chakra is really like a understanding how the pleasure is important. And here, when you do something creative, like you have to enjoy it. And here it's look like really is the same happening. Person starting to understand the gift is like really like a healing even to express. So yeah, and it's connected to water. So it's very emotional, even this sacral chakra. Indeed, it's connected to emotions. But keyword is I want. I want something, and you should be strong enough to start to say what you want. That's like activating the sacral chakra. I want, maybe like I want you, even like I want this, I want that, and then take it. Known as the sacral chakra, the second chakra is located 2 fingers below your navel and relates to emotions, desires, creativity, and sexuality. To activate this chakra, visualize a glowing orange ball of energy in your belly area. See it spinning and sparkling. Feel joy as it grows larger and sends orange sparks out into the universe. By energizing the sacral chakra, you attract creativity, joy, passion, and love into your life. And yes, this energize can be used to energize any chakra simply by visualizing the appropriate color energy. So now it's all about orange. And here we had exactly, this was to activate the joy. And what was the next card? Almost to spirit to show you like, now you have to understand the joy is really now in Mars in Leo, your like a superpower. Got really the major arcana card here and the chakra energy. This is really powerful. Shine. Shine bright. This card symbolizes the positive and powerful energy that now surrounds you. By embracing this energy, you can improve current relationships and draw new ones to you. See yourself in a glowing orb of brilliant golden light. Believe in the power of this light to infuse your relationships with enthusiasm, life, and greater love and understanding. See it moving outward, surrounding all the people you know and filling them with joy and hope. Visualization can be quite powerful, so use it to magnetize and attract what you want in your life. There's still much more. I'm gonna read it all. It is also time for you to let your own light shine. You are an amazing being. You are magnificent. Realizing and believing this is the key to unblocking your personal potential. Be confident in your dealings with others. Use your talents to point relationships in positive, empowering directions. Letting your own light shine will act as a beacon to attract others to you, people of like mind and similar vibration. It will also encourage others to let their own light shine. Harness the amazing energy surrounding you and shining from within you. Use this energy to break through any obstructions to stand in the way of complete happiness. Know that you deserve the best. People are attracted to you when you are joyful, enthusiastic, and confident. Radiate these qualities into the world and see what beautiful things you attract. Affirmation. I shine my light out into the world and joyfully attract all that I desire. It's very confident. So this pile is really saying there is such an abundance going on here. And success was already mentioned here. And this card too. But for female side, something is really that has to be against the patriarchy and be really like this kind of little ninja. So maybe for the man, it's much more easier to shine. It's almost like it's a bit unfair. For her, she must do double work than he has to do. He's just to open this kind of box of abundance. While there is a lot to do here. But they are now in love somehow. So let's see what they want to tell to each other. And we have this interesting fairy tale deck here. We had even this love card, Gilgamesh, and what is it, Ain on the bottom. So there is also this very loving couple energy already here. Let's see. Now we are seeing what they want to say to each other. I have this kind of little, let's have a little bit water. Today, very Finnish Mummi Mama. What is it? Mummi Mama and the Mummy's Garden. Anybody know this Mummi? Yeah, and the Mummi Mama has always a handbag that has everything inside. What is needed in the family. It's always a solution. I have this kind of mother who also always know what to do. It's good to have a good mother. It is my blessing. Okay, let's see now. So Venus, what she wanna say now to the Mars guy? That's what she wanna say. Anything else? This one. Then the Mars is responding. This relationship conversation is happening now here. Here. Anything else? This. Okay, we are having here 8 of Cups. Okay, a little lone spiritual journey. Indeed, she is having this kind of brave fight. This is showing kind of Moses in the desert. Sometimes you need a little bit like this kind of let go energy, like just this thing I do alone. Now leave me alone because I have work to do. And then what else? Oh, 2 of Wands. So there is this travel plans. This is of course Gemini energy. So something, she is definitely wanting to travel somewhere or have like a travel related plans for now for June. So that's clearly here. But, let me read the stories. First, Italy story. And 8 of Cups. Maybe, where is it? So she wanna say this. Indeed, it's Moses and Egypt story, Hebrew legend. The 8 of Cups represents leaving good things behind in the pursuit of higher ideals. Moses was raised as a prince of Egypt, but realized he needed to sacrifice his royal life and wealth to pursue a spiritual and ascetic one. Walking away, introspection, escapism, withdrawal, seeking the truth. Yes, this female is definitely seeking the truth and needing time to reflect things. It's almost like, honey, I need to walk a little bit alone now to get my head clear. And then what is his travel plans then coming here? Italy, Janus. The 2 of Wands represents travel and commerce. Janus, the god of doorways and transition, is able to look to the past and future in order to make the effective decisions. He is always in motion, connecting dreams with actual possibilities, decision, travel, business opportunities, future planning, cooperation. I think it's really, she is now wanting to really clear her. It's not only about relationship. I think it's really her own brave fight and her goals, what she want to do. She want to really like have clear plans. She likes to have plans, and there is some choices to make. What she commit and it's really like this kind of alone energy here. What about this guy here being very happy? Okay, we have very similar cards. So first is this repetition of the sun. So sun card Ra. This guy is just the happiest card in tarot. Really lucky, really happy. There is just nothing can shake up. Then we have another 10 of Wands working very hard. So really putting everything in the work. And the Fool is new chapter and journey. So is also wanting to possible to travel and see some new places. This is a Danish fairy tale. But it's very positive cards here. I think it's enjoying the fact that he has accomplished something, like it's really shining his light. This is 2 times here. Sun card. Like, what are the odds that I get the two same card positioned even on top of each other? This is total confirmation. There is like a really this time is very lucky even. It is lucky period. So the guy should not worry in this relationship. He has a really actually he was also full card here, and the 10 is repeating. In these cards, my cards was 10 of Pentacle, that the money and abundance, and it's full card, and here is repeat 10 of Wands and 10 of Fools, almost like verifying, yes, it's about the hard work paying off. Again, new chapter and journey in your life. New chapter is really like a more shining chapter. It's on. Things are working out finally. Suffering is over. so this hero's journey looks very good. There is a lot of work that's been done. This we're gonna read this next, but this is like most like person worked hard and never enjoyed it in his lifetime what he did because he died before. But like this is giving it all. Let's focus on the sun. Sun card Ra, Egyptian deity. The sun is success, bird, confidence after passing through difficult times. Egyptian sun god Ra proves everything is illuminated with optimism and enthusiasm for the path ahead. Satisfaction, accomplishment, joy, luck, and vitality. Yes, it's really, really positive. 10 of Wands is almost like some project is really like now taking the last push. Is happening. Timbotri Parakaya. The 10 of Wands represent taking on too much and refusing to accept help. When Sakua's daughter went missing, he searched alone in vain. A timbo tree grew from his ear when he died, bearing fruit he labored for but was unable to enjoy. Overwhelmed, stress, obligation, refusing aid and duty. Okay. So there is something about this that it is really like a lot to put into this work. But there's a little bit warning here, the shadow side, like enjoy your labor too, because it's showing here the person is enjoying it, so it's kind of like this, but there's a little warning like you might just suffer alone and not ever ask help. But yeah, 2 times full card. Rebels for cause, poets with a dream, and we won't let this world die. This, maybe I have to still read this, but this is for the masculine. It's really like feeling like there's a new chapter, a journey. Also, after all this suffering, some new way of doing something. Maybe that's why they feel so liberated, because they have like figured out some new way. This was still here. They want to say to the female, the little mermaid, the fool rests on the pinnacle of a decision. She is ready to dive out her subconscious and into the physical world, to transform from an animal into a human. She is carefree and excited by a new life, regardless of warnings, beginnings, possibilities, impulsiveness, innocence, and free spirit. So this free spirit shows really in this masculine side. It's really joyful energy is here. Maybe it is really like that the work has been hard, but now the person can really see the light in the end of the tunnel. and its success was also in this card. So there's everything says there's success. Just for the female, maybe she is having much more like a harder fight being a female. Like it's not so easy for her, but she's using very good, like she's making good decisions in her side. Okay, somebody's saying, hey mom, this was now pile number 2, but it's not ended yet. We have still a direct love message for this couple. So we have find out that they are very much like a career-oriented people, or they have their fight to do. But it's kind of like working out. But what is the message to each other? Is the love message in this? Wait, there's 2. This side is be willing to express love to receive love. So females see that communication or expressing is very important in this relationship. but it's like a willpower too, that just keep expressing that love. And then this side is be supportive. So the Mars, the masculine, make a genuine effort to show you care. So they do wanna be supportive. And as well, relationship patterns. It takes strength to recognize the need for change. So they are really wanting to change, but they also are wanting to say to that female, like, yes, I see the relationship patterns and I want better for us, or I want like some new chapter and journey, and it takes strength to recognize those patterns. And I don't want to fall into the old patterns. I want to have like cool stuff. Yes, but I'm supportive. So there is this. I think this, let's verify one more. This mini tarot. Or maybe not. I'm gonna take, which is aligned to this deck. Which would be aligned to this deck? I feel like a classic tarot is aligned to this deck we're having. So just a little verify what is this message is. Still wanting to say communication. And the masculine side, what they want to say. Okay. It's such a nice, because I made this kind of YouTube short where I showed which card is having roses, and the roses is really symbol of this kind of like a beautiful love relationship. And this card has roses in the throne of this King of Pentacle, and this is a good boyfriend and husband. So I think she, last thing, final thing wanna say is like, yeah, I see you as my like a possible good husband and partner, like really like it is very seeing this man as a good man. This is their husband guy. Of course, Taurus as well. This is Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. But this is yellow here is very much this solar chakra, this joyful energy. Like, yes, you are successful, you are abundant, you are my hero. Like, you are really making us safe with this abundance. Like, this is definitely happening here. And she's seeing it, and she's very proud of that. And then what he's wanting to say. Okay, so he is having really like words. Is two kings. Interesting, like they were wanting to communicate this kind of master energies. So King of Sword is a truthful king. He's like, I'm very truthful person, or like I see that this is important in this relationship, but I see you also like these words have hurt you, baby. Like you have suffered sometime, even with your own bad beliefs, that they have limited you, but I'm here to help you. Like this supportive energy is really here, being supportive. Like I'm able to even like liberate you from whatever anxiety you're having. You don't have to do everything alone. Like I'm here for you now, because this person here, she was like, let me be alone, but then this alone might turn into this kind of a little bit, some things you can't solve alone. So he's here like, you're not totally alone. Can you see? I'm the King of Sword. Like I'm actually having the sword of sword. Like I'm able to really like tackle anything with my mind. So don't worry, you are safe with me. So while she see him like abundant, he's actually abundant in words. So he's really abundant in words. He know how to make sense about it. And it's very important indeed. The thoughts create our reality. So this is very good quality. Okay, so that's about pile number 2. Are you enjoying? Are you enjoying my reading like this? Or maybe you can give me feedback, like if you want to see me more like this, or you want to just see the hands of the cards. Because now, of course, you just see these cards, me showing them like this, but you don't see the whole table. So my point of view is why I do it usually like how I do it, is that I want you to see the table, how it looks. So you can see it too. But now I'm going to clean it away, and pile number 3 is soon. I'm going to see again the Venus and Mars. This was interesting. Very successful couple. Whoever you are somewhere. And this. And these are my own deck. Also, I'm kind of proud I created my own tarot deck. So that was the whole goal of me starting the YouTube channel, was to create own tarot deck, and I managed to do it. But of course, it's just handmade so far. It's not yet been sold. So that's the next step. Oy. Indeed, it takes time to create anything. So that's, I can say, as a creative person, if you do something, you want to do it good, it takes always time. Even relationship, I would say that's a message in some file. Certain things take time. So pile number 3, we are having here throat chakra. After this pile, I'm going to take the questions. And indeed, I'm here sitting without any lamp, just with the natural light. So how long I'm busy? I'm busy over an hour. So let's hope the light keeps on. But this bottom of the deck was 9 of Pentacle, fish fulfillment. Not fulfillment, it's called like independence. Like a person is actually very abundant on their own, but here they are kind of like abundant together. I don't know what this means, but this is no shadow aspect here. Maybe is some kind of dream, this, because they are really, this would be usually like a single card. Here they are together. Anyway, we start this reading by the, where did I put this? Oh, I put them aside, okay, here. So here is this 30, is this donkey. So this is also kind of talking about abundance. Almost like the donkey is freaking out and something is like happening here. Like, oh my God, we were like gonna have this fruit all full of abundance, and now like somebody's getting scared. Like a donkey doesn't move. It's like this kind of course, donkey is symbol of democracy. Like it's just like can be like a really slow moving, but then very like a stubborn. It's kind of safe for the society that we have democracy. It's like that. It's not so fast moving. In this case, it's kind of like a freak out moment. Like, what do I do with this abundance? Then we have my card is a moon card. Welcome, this is sacred space, stay magical. So moon card is almost like you should not always know everything. Some things are secrets, and some things are a little bit hidden and mysterious, and it's supposed to be like that. So staying magical is somehow in this relationship now part of it. Then we have a planet, we have a Pluto. Spiritual, the need for control, mental, an obsession with physical, a power struggle. Okay, Pluto is indeed very current. Talking about already like a society-wise, like Pluto in Aquarius. It's a different kind of energy. It can be really like there can be really this kind of rise of the EI, and even the negative side about Aquarius, and can be very control society. So it can be in this power struggle something about what is allowed and what not, and this kind of controlled things. Sex and power, that's go together, like somebody just want to have a power. Kind of dark energies. Okay, let's see now what is that. Throat chakra is always, don't be a silent child, but speak up. Maybe there is somebody is silenced here even, because there is like really this moon energy, almost like quiet, don't speak, stay magical, but something secretive here. Pile number 3. Let's see the secret of this relationship. Now we see who is this Mars in Leo. The trine is happening now on Thursday, so what is happening here? What is happening? Is happening this one. And Venus in this relationship. She, you can see, who have chosen this pile has used their intuition, and I'm trying to tap into it. Now, So this one. Okay, we got again this repetitive sacral chakra. So the guy is really having this sexual and creative energy here. So that is the Mars. Is not now. Last one was coupled with the 19, the Sun card, but now it's just this box of abundance. Interesting. It's almost like focusing on this. Like there is really like the abundance is the main focus here. It's of course very attractive somehow. So this is sacral chakra. Then she is the wonder hunting fight. 37. Interesting. Okay, I read this sacral chakra last time, but I'm going to read it again because eventually I put timestamps, and this was anyway the Mars in Leo guy now, like this energy for the masculine. You should just express this sacral chakra by using I want. What do you want? You should express that. That's like strong. What do you want? Known as the sacral chakra, the second chakra is located 2 fingers below your navel and relates to emotions, desires, creativity, and sexuality. To activate this chakra, visualize a glowing orange ball of energy in your belly area. See it spinning and sparkling. Feel joy as it grows larger and sends orange sparks out into the universe. By energizing the sacral chakra, you attract creativity, joy, passion, and love into your life. So this is the energy he wanna be in. Looks like in the pile number 2 it was already happening. Here is some blockages. Whatever is that blockage, of course, if you have your sacral chakra is blocked, indeed abundance is blocked as well. So it's good to work out this, like you are not like freaking out. You are like enjoying this pleasure and not like, oh, what is this abundance? I'm like scared. So that is here. Then the Venus. Oh yeah, I'm talking so much I'm starting to lose my voice. It's like already more than 1 hour busy. But here, and this was even a small spread, but still we are more than 1 hour busy. The Venus in Aries. Now is the time to practice wonder hunting. Put practical concerns to one side and allow yourself to marvel. Hang with the hummingbirds, watch the bees, let your imagination soar through nature and observe the many tiny miracles around you. It's really like this motorcycle sounds like a bee. It's like, anyway. Oh, it's not motorcycle, I think it's a Vespa. Wait. So, you cannot live by logic or emotion alone. The wide world is a never-ending story full of surprises and splendors. Today, trust that the universe conspires to delight you and then go hunt down the proof. Take some time to open your heart wide to receive blessings both tiny and great. Then list them, noting all the ways you are surprised or astonished. As a famous storyteller once said, those who don't believe in magic will never find it. Wow. You are really supposed to find the magic and believe in it. Looking the bees and the flowers of the season. So okay, there is a little bit this kind of like a bees and flowers energy in both of there, but yes. She is having a hunting, wonder hunting, and she's kind of like the locked box. Okay, let's see now what the communication with these people are. I think they are like this way. Let's see what the Mars is saying to the Venus and the Venus to the Mars. What is the communication going on here? So this is my spread. Okay. What is the Venus answering? Here. No more. Something else. Okay. And he doesn't want to say anything else? Anything else in your box? Okay. Let's open this. Okay. Okay, things are pretty dark here. No wonder the Pluto was on this side. Like the card landed so that the Pluto and the Wonder Hound are in the same. And here we have Nine of Swords, which is completely negative, like somebody has really worries. Then we have Four of Cups, but negative, so somebody is really kind of depressed or having anxiety. Here we have Six of Swords as well. Not well, the boat is not going. There's a healing needed, but things feel really dry and hopeless. And still Judgment card, but negative, so really it's almost like opening, like this is usually opening the boxes, the Judgment card. And here the masculine would have this box, but they are really afraid what they're gonna see. It's almost like indeed like a Pandora box, like what is in this box? It's like she is not having any positive thing about this hunting fight. It's kind of scared, starting to get scared here, sadly. But there's so many cards of anxiety that I don't know if I want to focus on. Let's see what he's having in mind. Okay, so he's also a little bit negative side. So Page of Wands, Sagittarius card, but a little bit negative about this new adventure. Like almost like there's no fire, the fire is off. As well, Eight of Cups, as well. This kind of alone journey is getting heavy. It's raining, it's hard, feeling desperate, and then even not feeling lucky. Like, okay, this is a bit gloomy couple. They both are now having real like we are unlucky. This is unlucky situation. They're both in the negative sphere here. So everything is having some kind of moment, like this one card synthesizes everything. Like they were happily riding to the abundance and something happened, and this is now like the situation. They are just very negative. Very both. Which one? There are so many cards which I would read. Shouldn't censor this stuff. This is sometimes my weakness. Like I don't want to go into these negative stories, but I think I have to because you have to learn. So let's put glasses on even to read this stuff. So small print. So we have here Nine of Swords negative. Let's go through all this hurt and pain. Maybe we learn something from this. Let's not sugarcoat it, but these are the messages. You feel isolated, unhappy, sick and depressed, unable to cope. It is time to get help from those stronger than you and cure your deep-seated ills. If you don't, they may utterly overwhelm you and hinder your existence with nightmares and despair. Next. Nothing is positive here, so we have here now Four of Cups negative. You are too closed or focused on yourself and your thoughts patterns. Thinking and silence are good, but too much inwardness, especially in relationships, will bring fatigue and mental rust. Restore the solid foundations of an emotional relationship and do it with clarity, simplicity, and love. Then we got the past keep you pinned to the ground. Even people with whom you have shallow relationships can keep you from growing and going where your better self would like to lead us. Let go of your soul burdens and sail away from those who hold you back. This is very strong card, this Judgment card. This is totally like apocalypse now. So whatever it is, this is completely showing that this female here is a little bit in depressive moments. I hope this helped to deal this. People of word know that they will be judged and weighted by the divine force that resides in the universe and that which is within each of us. Unknowing people ignore that we will all be called upon to explain who we are and why we chose light or shadow. We all hear the call to elevation, to rebirth. What we do next will depend on our choices and our level of consciousness. Learning from your mistakes and breaking the patterns that have brought you down is the most important action you can foster within yourself. The call you have ignored until now came from the deepest part of you, and another call may be coming from the higher powers. Listen to those clarion sounds, improve yourself, ennoble yourself, elevate your energy and purify your body and mind. Make amends and atone now or be forced to fall again. Yes. While she might be like having a bit like I think this energy tells that it was even like escapism, the magic. Like it's a little bit like escaping this kind of real problems to the magic. So you have clearly this very negative energy here, and while the throat chakra is here, is all about expressing it out, not to fester it anymore like some kind of like a concentrated jar, or like a bottle. You have to open the bottle and you have to let it out. Here the man is also maybe this whole like a mirror. They are both having now this kind of negative vibes. Unfortunately, I wouldn't like to be the doomsday teller, but in this relationship there is definitely like a reflected, projected even this kind of negative to another. Like there is just even there's kind of positive in themselves. Like she can be really searching for the magic in life and the wondrous little things, and he can be really like a full of magic in the box. They are somehow blocking it. Page of Wands. What is it? How you got this dark path? What happened? Oh. You need less aggression and more thoughtfulness. Be wary of people who say they are helping but may give you bad advice, even though they act in good faith. Your energy is low, especially in love or in family affections, so don't be surprised if you accomplish little in this area. You will recover the energy that you incautiously spent. You have now to make better choices and listen to people who give better advice. 8 of Cups. Negative. This is for the man again. It's time to get out of the old thought patterns. Get away from what causes your pain and despair. You may feel without resources, sad and unable to face the future. Don't run away from the feelings. If you face the problems now, even though you may fail, they will diminish in intensity in the future. It's like you have to go through this kind of rain and cold. Like there's no other way. To learn something here and grow. And the Wheel of Fortune negative. Is this going now again? Birch. This one. Difficult changes and seemingly unfair events will slow you down or make you weaker. Yet the law of karma is not wrong. Everything that happens to us makes intelligent sense. An attitude of understanding and analysis is required of you, not one of anger or blame seeking in others. There is this higher power of you is now understand that everything that if you were having obstacles, it's trying to show you something also there that you would learn. You need sometimes those darker moments too. There is a lot of dark moments in the both side. I want to verify a little bit here. I think I want to verify it with this. It was sacral so much coming. I'm gonna use this erotic fantasy tarot to verify this. Let's see. Is there anything positive in the passionate? This is supposed to be passionate encounter now in Thursday, like a Venus in Aries and a Mars in Leo. This is like a fire to fire. But here there's no fire. There's like it's really like going to this feels like empty-handed. Fire is off, sadly, in this way. And everything maybe is coming to this Pluto. These dark powers here, the need for control, an obsession with a power struggle. Pay attention to this kind of thing in your life. Like, do you really need to control everything? Or that could be the whole thing. Stopping the flow. Too much obsession, too much control. Okay, so let's focus. We have here verify this woman, what is wanting to say, and the man. Still little conversation between them two. Is it here? Okay, so she is clearly suffering. The same card came here. 9 of Swords and 9 of Swords. The same exact card is here. In the same position. So she is just suffering. There is a lot of like a waking up in the night and having like a worries, too much worries. Things are cold with those ideas and beliefs. Like it's too much. It's too much like a negative thoughts and beliefs. So this is like it should stop. You should stop this. It's not good. I'll read this story too. It will be learning moments. So verifying this anxiety, there is again anxiety. So difficult nights, nightmares, confused visions of war and blood. The fatigue of the body is reflected in passion. Understand your nightmares. Preserve your sleep from obsessions. So the obsession is really here. Something is like it's not healthy when you're obsessing about stuff. And then next to that, you've got also 10 of Pentacles. So there is that kind of dream of having it all. 10 of Pentacles is really having it all. This is beautiful, like a bride getting married. But whatever it is that is not happening, it's like the worry here, like, oh, I should be married already or something. Nothing is happening. So the strength of one's possession, the servants care for their lady. Our own security gives us the peace of mind to enjoy pleasures. Remember that you have and what you have and the value of the experiences you have had. So while there is this very judgmental thoughts of the reality in this female side, it's still like almost like this would be advice from the spirit, like, don't you remember how much goodness and abundance you got also going? Like, it's not just the end of the world. Like, sometimes our mind can trick us to think that we don't have anything when we have a lot of abundance. So maybe this whole card was advice to you to notice the present moment, like what you got around, all these bees and flowers and all this beauty around you. So it's a lot abundance if you just are willing to see it. So to get out of this kind of dark thoughts. Doomsday, and then he's wanting to see, oh wow, so he's just seeing happiness here. He's having a dream, and whatever is not able to go there. This is the star card, the dream card, the healing card. Like, he see this is possible. There is like a happy time ahead. Like, there's like a dream and able to like be together, but somehow this is the higher ideal, like same as here. This is here as well, the momentum. So maybe it's all about like right timing. like this is coming on the top of the Eight of Cups. It's kind of feeling like a very lost. Still, there is this arrow shooting right moment. Like understanding, he also understands that there is a moment for everything, and now things are maybe not working out, but there is a moment when this is happening, when the moment of being together is so now. Indeed, these two people seem to be pretty alone. Something happened here. So some kind of, whatever you know who is watching this, what is in this relationship that went south. But these cards tells almost like they are not used to be abundant. They are self-sabotaging. They are totally like having a lot around indeed here, and still like being freaking out of it. So things, not everything is lost. Okay, so this I didn't give actually you the one more, the love messages. Then we go this. Then we go the questions. Direct love message is treasure your loved ones. It's important to love others deeply. So this was the feminine side message. And from him, there is 31. Love helps heal past hurts and provide a sense of security and self-worth. Love makes the difference. It's a lot going here. Be positive. And also, they got 30 and 31. True love. This love is once in a lifetime. So they are totally able to see that this is a true love. So they are much more positive about this. I mean, a kind of this one too. Interesting, the number 10 is repeating here. So treasure your loved ones. It's important to love others deeply. I think the family value is really high in this side because of this mother showing up and this marriage being here. Traditional values. Here is this kind of true love highlighted. And the dream relationship also. So there is a lot. I would say like whoever you are thinking this is like this is definitely not over. If this would be like a dark path now in your relationship, like this is just a moment. There is like a huge potential here. Okay, so I forgot actually to give current feelings to a person. I'm not gonna give them today. This I was thinking, but maybe in somebody's question we will do this. And the Sowilo rune, I never even mentioned it. There was a Sowilo rune in this reading, and I even mentioned this is very like a positive omen. So if everything was a kind of gloomy here, the rune is something that was really positive. So maybe I have to read this one more. Sowilo rune was the pile number 3 still. It's a new setting. I started a bit forgetting stuff. So this was air element, feminine sun, health, honor, resources, victory, wholeness, purification, sun, life force, and care, and sunflower is connected to this. And then animal in falcon, golden pheasant, and tarot is the sun and the strength, and astrology sun in Leo, moon in the 5th house and sun in Leo. Sowilo embodies the pure power of the sun. In most regions, the sun is revered as the most sacred thing because only its light and warmth makes life in the world possible. Nothing is like it. It stands at the highest point above all. So this it's really like almost like you have to let the sun shine back to your relationship because there is like a lights went off. So that's what is here. It's like an omen of that is possible, but almost like it is also telling like somebody has to speak up because throat chakra is like don't fall to be silent child and don't express anything. Like you have to express your love. Yes, there has to be more light here and less nightmares and so on. Okay, let's see now these questions. So today indeed I didn't take the current feelings to a person, but I think I can take them in this live. So who is here still? Are you already dropping off? This is in like a long journey for me to do. I'm gonna clean this table now, and meanwhile anybody here now, it's your turn to ask the question. I'm just gonna get my table ready. Did you like this setting? To see this reading like this? But indeed, it's not nice to be like a bringing of the bad news, but this last pile was a little bit gloomy. Sometimes maybe people are experiencing this kind of dark moments, and I cannot be like a sugarcoating it. It's then happening, and it's truth. And we cannot ignore it. We have to go through it. So I'm getting my table ready. Who is here still? Is there somebody? Ethereal say, before you had to go to dinner. I'm really numb lately, like I don't feel happy and just nothing sometimes, maybe because I'm surrounded by such boring people. It's been a year and no one particularly took an interest in me romantically, so I want to know if there's anything exciting ahead. Maybe this Ethereal, because she was really, before she went to eat, she was like, I hope you're having a great day, and wanting to have this question. I just don't see now her life. Would be nice if you would be live. Maybe she was falling into the pile number 3 more, and it can be a sad moment, like seem like you have no way out, and then it is a hard moment. So let's take crystal. I have read before for Ethereal, but now Ethereal get my face with this reading. So you have third eye crystal. So based on this, you could see the first pile reading, because this was a pile number 1. But this is now for you, Ethereal. I'm just thinking how I do this reading. Really numb lately. I want to know if there is anything exciting ahead. Okay. Let's see for you this kind of the same setting. Let's see the same kind of reading for you. Like, what is now your feminine energy here? We have currently this trine of Venus in Aries. What that means for you, Ethereal, personally. How you are showing here. And who would be for you now the potential person? The polarity you need. What would be now? Keep eye open. Who would be this guy? Is here. Ethereal's guy is here. Whatever is happening, it's here now. Okay. You are showing us the longing fight. I mean, 18. Interesting number. 18 was already number 2 also. So indeed, you were saying that you are kind of alone, and the longing energy came here. So maybe it is very true. But your person, opportunity beckons. 4. What is this? This is 4 of cups. What is this? I'm going to show this person. Who is this guy? Looking from the balcony. I think it's 4 of cups. Let me see. Okay, maybe because you are clearly having this energy. I'm going to read first this longing fight, so you understand where you stand, like what kind of energy I could even feel. Even you have a third eye chakra, it tells about like you can be really having this intelligent and intuition. Your work to do would be indeed connect them both, like a heart and a mind. And actually, beautifully, I have these flowers, really like rose and a lily. This kind of energy too, I think is very good for you. Innocent, back to this kind of what you really desired as a child, maybe. Get back to that. Because this can be 4 of cups would be also like a. It's important you to understand, like if you have certain energy, you are calling that in. So your guy is this kind of pensive person too. So it's reflected back to you what is inside of you. So that's why they are this kind of person who would sit on the tree and like wait, because you are that like too. Like it's just like different way, but it is there, this energy exchange. Anyway, this one is you. The journey from longing to becoming, the journey from longing to belonging can be wistful at best and tormenting at worst. Wanting to be somewhere other than where you are is natural and shouldn't be resisted. But it also requires you to take action. It's time to stop considering what you love but don't have and go in search for it. Seek, explore, depart of safe comfort of your familiar ground and venture toward your heart's longing. This is how you begin to shift from longing to belonging, by apprenticing yourself to the yearning and the search that springs from it. As the sage philosopher once said, you can discover new lands without being willing to lose sight of the shore. So it's almost like Spirit sees that you get too comfortable, and that's why you don't meet anybody. And indeed, you're surrounded by such boring people, because you should move somewhere else to see a little bit more far where you are. But your person is this opportunity beacons. Your soulmate is here. Already be born. Just to locate. Oh my god, it's also keywords boredom, disillusion, vigilance, action. So it's really reflecting that boredom to you. Often in affairs of the heart, you may become complacent, even bored with what you have. You forget to see the magic of your interactions with others and fail to invest time and effort to maintain the human loving link. If you've been looking for a relationship for some time without success, you may become disillusioned or discouraged, no longer believing that the relationship will manifest. Your enthusiasm diminishes and you no longer provide the universe with energy needed to produce the relationship. The same is true of struggling too long to improve an existing relationship. Now it's not time for complacency. This is the opportunity to attain what you've been seeking or to improve what you have. It requires vigilance, action, and enthusiasm. Lift your spirits and look for the opportunity that will present itself. Then act. So your person is in the same kind of like a stagnant, like a pondering thing, like where is my person? I'm gonna give up. Like both are kind of not taking action, and that's not good. But your person maybe then shares some similar experience that can be like a uniting you. So you have a lot to offer, but you feel a bit frustrated how like putting yourself out there feel like useless, but it's still the message of spirit like you should do it, that the person notice you, because this is looking from the balcony, this is walking in this, maybe this would be like that, this is like somewhere in the house looking to the street and the person is walking alone here. Like how they can ever meet? You have to give opportunities to each other to even notice. So then we take this little conversation here. Like you have not maybe met this person, but what would you like? What he would like want with you or something? What he sees you? What we have here? I think let's see, because it's such a dreaming, like a Four of Cups is gonna be a dream under a tree. What he's dreaming the woman to be, and you what you are dreaming. So you can start to see that. Okay, so he has a Chariot card. This is like a champion. Like he would just want to drive with a car, like have like a road trip. I don't know, but like somehow he likes to just take action, in the sense like he's just going. Like he needs some kind of targets, where to go, or even traveling. This Chariot, but this Chariot is like a marathon energy, like a moving energy. Like he's willing to take what it takes. So he wanna put effort. There is Three of Coats. This is like a, indeed this one is going to some party. So I think it looks like indeed what it looks like here is that this guy is possible going to some party to find. That's a simple solution. Try to find you is just going to some party to drink with the friends and trying to find you. But if you are not in the same bar, then you never meet. But that's eventually he's like there, like, oh, what is this party? I'm here alone again. But he has this minor of the full card. This is like for him is he's very excited to travel. Like this traveling came already like here. But he would like to kind of like see the world more, possibly travel more, and he's having this kind of travel plans. So I don't know if he saw you already, but this is definitely the guy who is like wanting to kind of full card is also a new chapter in life. This is really adventurous, traveling to some new locations and exciting places. Possibly he's just looking to love in all kind of places, even in the pyramids. He's traveling all kind of, like this guy is just very tanned. He's been like traveling and in the sunlight and I mean it's almost like a whirlpool. He's just taking all kind of travels to find you, but has not found. And it's a bit defeated. And then we have you. Oh, and there you are with a heartbreak. Like things have been not easy for your heart. So no wonder you are like, Ethereal. it's like not what is saying here. It's been like this was before. It's been a year and no one particularly took an interest in me romantically, so I wanna know if there is anything exciting ahead. Yes, there definitely is for this guy, but you have to also travel somewhere. You cannot be weeping somewhere just your heart break forever. Like this is like to move on from this energy. Definitely you have to kind of clear the sky, because this guy is in more like a happy mood here, wanting to find a person. So looking around, he's looking around here. Even here, looking from the balcony, like, okay, where is my woman? But you are somewhere else. So you two have to meet. What? Okay, what we gonna do about this? Let's give you a love advice now. What would be the love advice? How you can locate this love? This is the express love through gifts. A small token of love can convey great appreciation. Okay, so this gift giving. Maybe you recognize this person from this, that they are really much giving gifts. Like that would be your person. Maybe that's here to show. Or that is your love language, that would be really nice to get gifts, to be recognized like that. What else? Maybe we have to verify this a little bit with this mini tarot. Because you really wanted to know what's next for you. It's almost like you really have to take action. But this guy is out there in the party, traveling, looking around, but you have to put yourself out there. What you should do, what he should do. Okay. So we have interesting, like almost like you are projecting. There is like for you showing a guy who is this like a King of Pentacles, good boyfriend and husband, but also Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn as a sign. But this is usually the good husband card, like a really abundant and good taking care king. So there is in the cards a good husband for you, for sure. Him, there is this fire queen. This would be Sagittarius or Leo or Aries. Like this kind of positive, but like a fiery, sexy woman. Like maybe this is the quality that he's looking outside. He's appreciating this kind of like a person who is positively like an outgoing and like a solar person. That's what would match with this kind of energy. So showing those kind of like bold, like this is the cat lady, this is like queen of wands. So he's going towards that kind of energy, but this is your person here. I'm showing this. He would like this kind of cat lady who is like a sexy woman also. And you are valuing those kind of stable qualities in him. I don't know how stable he is because he's traveling a lot. Maybe it's his profession that he travels around. Could be also part of his lifestyle. He's really having a car. He's going around, traveling around. Still, the stability is factor for you. Maybe you have to talk about this thing, how you match. But this would be possible. But you need to also, you both need to be out there. Like, looks like Ethereal, you are like having this high value, but you have to go out of your comfort zone to locate this king. So who is Eric is here? Hello. So would you have a live question? Because I gave a question to Ethereal who was not here. It's not always nice to do the readings when person is not commenting anything. So Eric, would you have a question? This is a special reading that I'm showing my face. I do it very rarely. I don't know when I do next. But I'm here having a Mars, Venus, Cosmic Lovers in Fire. That was the name of the reading today. These were the spreads. Ah, yeah, lovely coat, new style. This is my style of the magician. So I was styling myself with the magician. This is also, of course, I have this outfit since I was playing in one movie. And then we had a movie premiere, so I got myself this coat. So I was playing one mother in this movie. It was 1 year ago it came to the movies here in Belgium. It's playing this role. It was in the newspapers even. Like, I'm actor too, out of all qualities what I have. Tarot reader, mother, actor, whatever. So what do you want to ask? Okay, thank you. Yes, this is my magician outfit. So I'm Gemini, so I wanted to dress like a Gemini. Gemini is there. Where is my Gemini box? It's here. This is soon the Gemini season, and magician has the lilies and the roses too, like I have today. So we are making here magic happen. But Eric, would you have a question? So I can live kind of like a spirit. I can connect to spirit and grant your wish. So my reading starts with this back. Do you want to have a reading? I'd be happy to give it to somebody who is here. Thank you for appreciating that I'm showing my face. It's not always my preference. I do like myself readings that I can see the cards on the table. So this serves the purpose because it's nice to have kind of eye contact and be present also like this. Yes, Kare reading, please. Yes. You have like Easter Island emoji here. Is that some kind of meaningful? Anyway, Kare reading. I don't have all decks here, but I'm gonna take for the Kare reading now. Let's see what crystal Eric is. You have throat chakra, okay? So it is maybe good for the Kare reading this, but it gives quite nice advice. This. I'm just gonna take you cards. Or do you have anything specific, like a question? Because I'm thinking, how would I show it? There's so many ways I could show you the Kare. I think I just take cards that come. Eric, now Kare reading. I'm gonna find out as we go this one. So, this wanted to show immediately for some reason. Interesting, like the 10 of Cups just jumped out in the positive position. It's of course like emotional fulfillment. Maybe to stay optimistic about your career is way to go. This really turned itself out. So whatever these cups mean, maybe we read this immediately to start this reading like that before I turn these cards. 10 of Cups is like emotional fulfillment. So it's good omen for your career that you would be like having like a satisfaction with your career. Creativity, art, and Novelty are favored. If you want to go along with this process, you can become a main actor or protagonist. New projects, renewals in relationships, or the birth of a child can be a place in your life. Find a place in your life. Immerse yourself without thinking too much, or the available energy could escape elsewhere. So there's really like abundant energy available. So it would be a moment to indeed be creative about your options. Then we got here again 9 of Cups, so another cup energy, wish fulfillment. So of course, this card is very romantic related, but this would be really like a fish grounded. So indeed, you just have to believe in, I guess, to find the perfect work. Here we have a Page of Pentacles. In this case, I think it's very much pointing you that you have to focus on where you invest your money, and bookkeeping, like being careful about that bookkeeping. And then we have Queen of Swords, but negative. So I don't know, is this showing like some kind of relationship to your mother or anything about like family relationships? That some wishes of your family are playing a role in this career? But or is this like some old woman related to the work, like would be in the work, your superior, like older woman? It's really like old. Let's start seeing career like this. The center of the reading is really where you invest, but then underneath is this very positive 10 of Cups. So there will be a moment to really invest your career for sure. So it's very positive. But that was saying about creativity. Like, don't forget to be creative about these options. Where is my pen? Pentacle energy is actually, if they would be like, how would I say about Cups? What was that time-wise? For sure, Pentacle is like getting longer. It takes longer time. Cups are maybe months, is it? And Pentacle is like years. We have here Sword. What was that? Yeah, I think that the ones is fast. That is not like days. That's like weeks. So it is like a long-term investment here. Here is showing, you are showing like this in the center of your reading. Dreams are coming true, enthusiasm is great, and the energy you possess is abundant. Do plan, start whatever intuition suggests, or what you were asked to finish long ago. Don't launch into crazy journeys or actions, but go ahead and aspire to greatness. Yes, and the greatness is showing here, and it's coming like if you were, I think Eric, you are Scorpio, so Scorpio has fixed emotions. So it's almost like showing like you being like a stable, fixed on some dream. It's a good thing. Then it's really like a fulfillment of these cups. It's like that you get what you desire, what you really want. It's here. You have to take indeed this kind of bold action. Peaceful woman next to it, also very good omen. So you kind of, you really have some things you know you want. You should at least pay attention, like what you wish, kind of like what you wish for. You might actually get it. Also positive. Health, love, and work will have an expected and deserved peak of completeness. Wealth from every point of view is coming and requires that you know how to recognize it. With maturity and serene acceptance, many people do not know how to receive and therefore hardly know how to give. You have achieved so much, so share with enthusiasm. So it's really this kind of sharing is caring too. Like if you're abundant, it just go bigger kind of like you have this kind of positive flow. It shows in every area of your life then. It's very, it's only negative is this Queen of Swords, and that is cut the crap queen. So maybe there is some kind of female figure, it could be your mother even, but has some kind of, I don't know what is this negative point here. Let's read. A specific problem is coming up that will involve you emotionally and may cause you to lose the emotional balance you need. Upcoming situations require rationality, calculation, coolness. Okay, it talks about how Queen of Swords is not getting emotional, like making always very logical, like a logic is my best friend attitude. Like I have even have a training in the work, having this sentence said to me, like remember Silva, logic is your best friend. Like sometimes you have to be really solving things with logic, and it's no emotional about it. It just things how you solve stuff. So so you need rationality, calculation, and coolness. Enemies are anger, haste, and anything that will make you move away from your higher self. So it's almost like you don't want to be weak with these emotions, and you have to pay attention of anger, haste, and anything that will make you move away from your higher self. So it's like a little warning. Like everything else is going well, but this kind of this is the stable emotion. So you are currently, but in the future there might be something that shakes this kind of flow. Then you just have to recognize, like, okay, these are just emotions always pass, so let's not take this too personally. It can be one day setback, but it doesn't mean all career is lost. Like put it in the right context. Okay, let's verify these things a little bit. Does this make any sense? But you are having definitely like a call to try your best. There is like really positive chances here if you can be like a cool with your emotions. So Eric, let's verify this emotion. The same kind of mastery. So if you had a 10 of Cups here, and I was like, what is that? Is totally King of Cups is you. I think you're Scorpio. Of course, this could be all the water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. But being this kind of emotionally stable or like emotionally mature person is needed here, even in your career. So remember that how to handle those kind of darker emotions would be now very useful. Like don't get any angry or any hasty or anything like that in the work related, and you will be okay. Then we have, I think he's really wanting to show that this is the higher self. King of Cups, like heartfelt, really caring king. Could be your superpower. What about this new investment? It's here. Okay, it's also very love season. Whatever it is a lover's card, of course. In this case, is showing the work on the field. Interesting. It's really showing this man working on the field, being busy. Lover's card is always about choice and communication, also because the Gemini card. I'm thinking this is happening now in Gemini season, your career move. So my readings are often 2 weeks like a notice. I see them happening. So this could give you the time, like June these things I'm talking about is happening. And even this is a Gemini energy, this Queen of Swords, even the negative was, you have to be like a cool-headed. Remember that that's like good to stay cool-headed. Whatever is emotional. But it's happening now, some good career things are happening in June. That would be definitely this is the or Gemini season, because this is like a connected Gemini. Gemini season start now, actually. What is it? Is it the 20th of May? So it is like here. And do you want to have anything else verified? I'm thinking about advice deck. Do I have anything suitable? Maybe with this Psychic of Heart. So I'm gonna show you from this something for you to be aware of your career, because this is career. I didn't have especially anything form, but Eric to have advice. This, of course, always express yourself beautiful, because expression is needed when you have this chakra energy. Not to be silent child, so you have to express all those things you want. Okay, so you get also this feeling alone. This was in one of the reading, was it the first pile? So this is feeling not to have much, to feel in this kind of scarcity. So maybe to not take it so bad that you do something alone. Like sometimes we might put too much like a negative interpretation when we are feeling alone. Like it is not necessarily a bad thing. This was really coming in that first pile. If you want to see the pile number 1, this was coming. Maybe that reading is even for you. I was talking about the Venus and Mars meeting. This love thing. We have to read this again. Most likely this is very current energy. That's why it comes in. Eric, now this is your advice in this. Career. So lack, abandoned, insecurity, support. True love and emotional support may seem lacking at this time. This card suggests a period of feeling lonely or abandoned. You may think that no one understands you or your needs, or even cares about you. Perhaps someone you turn for support has deserted you, or a hoped for love has rejected you. Your insecurities may rise to the surface to overwhelm you at this time. All that you desire may seem unattainable. And don't let your confidence be shaken. There are lessons in everything. And know that this difficult lesson is everything. And know that this difficult period is only temporary. Your spirit guides and the divine support you. Talk with them about how you are feeling and what you need right now. Also seek the support of those friends and family who are there for you. Help is at hand, you just don't see it. Be careful because depression feeds upon itself. Lift yourself out of it by doing something physical, take a walk, exercise, sing, or even volunteer your time. You will feel better, and in doing so, will attract happiness into your life. It's kind of asking you to take any kind of action. This is actually like the page of Pentacle is always, this page is like a teenage energy, like really enthused about something, even doesn't like know everything about it, and think maybe something new. Try something new. If you always do the same way, you know, you never get new stuff because you always try in the same way. There's something possible to invest to something new here. It could be just starting from you to for yourself. Well, walk or like go to gym, anything, but you have to take action. Investing something is part, like you have to take action in some way. Maybe this money has to be going around somehow to give you results, but otherwise it's very positive here. This just feeling alone might be the issue here, that you feel like that things are a little bit hard when you're alone. Oh, what else? Maybe classic tarot, one more. What you know about this career and what you don't know. Let's have this kind of moon and the sun still for Eric. Eric, you know, and what I tell you, what you don't know about the options is here. So world, you're aware of like somehow like that you have to see the whole world like this is, of course, this is like the last card of the life path, so it's like graduation and being really like a ready to the world. Maybe you are like totally ready for whatever it comes, whenever you, I don't know, your career path, like did you graduate recently? but this is like you have kind of like a whole world ahead of you. Like this, what the spirit at least see, that there is like a whole like, possibility, like see the whole world as your career place. Like interesting that this gives really the world, like see the bigger picture, like a greatness available in all the world. But what is that where you want to invest? And there's 2 cards what you don't see. So spirit see that you are a little stubborn. So you don't see that you are like kind of stamping the grounds, that you are here like a kind of like a setting boundaries. Let's say that this is mine and don't come near, and like this kind of boundary setting has kind of cornered you a little bit. Like you have like a less place to move because you kind of like don't move so freely. So it can be a bit stuck energy this, but it's of course healthy to say like this is me and this is who I am, and take it or leave it, like this is me. Career-wise, this can become a little bit of like a stubborn or like it's kind of angry energy that was warned here. And then we have the dreamer. So you are not seeing like you. It's a good thing to be like a big dreamer. This kind of this what the energy is here, like this lucky coincidence can happen to you. The spirit see that for the career-wise, yes, it can be a little bit like a stubborn, but if you let yourself dream, because it's an inner child healing card, even this kind of Sandman card, like have always tap into those kind of like subconscious like dreams that maybe came when you were a child, you were dreaming something, because this is just standing here and suddenly a fish is dropping from the sky. Maybe the seagull drop it, but it's like a lucky opportunity, but it's also like your subconscious is intuitively showing you possibly new ways. Like you, even in the tarot reading, maybe you're getting some aha moment, like, that's what I should try or do. Even those all people are here alone again, but maybe spirits just want to show you like you can choose always how you face the world. Are you facing it a bit like don't come near and being like stubborn, or are you like open-minded about like dreaming? The choice is yours. Even if you're alone, they are also alone. You always can choose how you like project to the world. There are different ways. I think the cup energy is really, the dream power is really here. Like you can visualize something and you can have it. This is the, of course, 5 of Pentacles is like feeling not to have a lot, while your central reading is having this page of Pentacle is that you are having some skill and mastery to invest. You are like very positive card in the center of your reading. And even this, you should know about this, that the world is your oyster, Eric. So don't actually, yes, this person is like here in this circle, so kind of, but this one is like a portal. There is chances. You should be aware. Things can happen. Stay positive. Okay, that was your career reading. Eric said, I love oysters. The world is your oyster. Then this message was for you. But maybe even going to eat the oysters would be like just one thing to feel like a little bit more fishy, more like enjoy the life. It's not the oyster, but kind of also here. Okay. Have this. This is, I think, really you just have to be not falling into these negative feelings. This was kind of talking about this anger or like a little bit like a stubbornness. Just try to stay this kind of emotionally mature person. So yes, welcome. So this was my second free reading. If Ethereal is coming online, you got a reading. I hope I can tag both of you. So thank you for watching this. I think I end up here. This is almost already more than 2 hours. Oh my god. But thank you for seeing here. And if you like, give me like and share and do whatever you want with this reading. This was now a special 20th episode of Divine Comedy, this book that we are following. Next time, 21. And I think I'm going to show my hands again. So Gemini season can start this week. Happy birthday already to every Gemini and all the Taurus who still have a birthday this week. Okay, so thank you for watching and bye.